Hi everyone, welcome back to part 3 of my Kerala travel series. Today we are saying goodbye to our lovely hotel in Munnar and heading to our next destination, Thekkady. After a quick breakfast, we hit the road for what was about to be a long and scenic drive. Somewhere along the way, I fell asleep in the car, and when I woke up, we were already halfway there. We made a stop at the Vandan Medu Ganpati temple, which is a home to South India's largest Ganpati sculpture, standing 38 feet tall. This statue of Lord Ganesha is an incredible sight. Fun fact, this is the first temple in India to offer cardamom as a special offering to Lord Ganpati. While at the temple, I indulged in some fresh coconut water, a must try when in Kerala. My messy post nap hair didn't bother me one bit as I soaked in the refreshing drink. Life felt pretty amazing at that moment, thanks to Kerala's charm. Back on the road, we had another hour to go. The closer we got to Thekkady, the more mesmerized I was by the lush greenery and serene landscapes. Thekkady, a popular tourist destination in Kerala, is located near the Kerala-Tamil Nadu border. Its name comes from the word Thekku in Tamil, meaning teak tree. The area is known for its dense forests, spice plantations, and wildlife, including elephants, samba deer, and the elusive tigers found in the famous Periyar National Park. Even though spotting wildlife here is rare, due to its dense forest, the natural beauty of the place is unmatched. Our destination for the day was the Periyar Tiger Reserve, located within Periyar National Park. Once we reached there, we bought tickets for around 250 each and boarded a bus to get deeper into the reserve. The place was bustling with monkeys, one of which cheekily tried to snatch my stuff. Such a mischievous little guy. While we waited in this particular area, these monkeys were our major source of entertainment. I mean, look at them. Finally, it was time for our 1:45 p.m. boat ride on Periyar Lake. As we boarded the boat, we were assigned seats and given mandatory life jackets to wear. The boat ride on Periyar Lake was truly serene. While we hoped to spot an elephant or a tiger, luck wasn't on our side this time. However, we did see the famous samba deer and a few other species. The peaceful atmosphere of the lake, far from the chaos of the city life, made it one of the most memorable experiences of this trip. After about 2 hours of the amazing experience, the boat returned us to the boarding point, and we hopped back on the bus to exit the park. By then, we were starving and headed to a restaurant recommended by our guide to try Kerala's traditional thali, served on a banana leaf. The thali included a variety of curries, vegetables, and their famous matta rice. Every bite was an explosion of flavor. It was hands down the best meal of our trip so far. Feeling full and happy, we made our way to our hotel in Tekadi. It's about a 45-minute drive from the park. Once we arrived, we checked in and explored our room. Let's do a room tour, shall we? The room had a king-size bed, a big window, a small cupboard area, a spacious bathroom with all the facilities, a small sitting arrangement, and my favorite part, a balcony with a stunning swimming pool view. Such a cozy and inviting space. This hotel was comparatively better than our previous stay in Munnar in terms of infrastructure as well as the food. After a quick nap to recharge ourselves, we woke up around 7 pm and took some time to explore the property. This is where we are staying. This is Periyar Palace. Yeah, such a beautiful property. Tell me what you're doing. Yadu, say hi to the camera. Yadu, what you doing? Say hi. Say hi guys.
Hi guys.
You want to go? Let's go.
Mommy,
It's cold? You don't want to go? For dinner, we decided to revisit the same restaurant and try another local favorite, Puttu with Palam. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. This traditional dish is made up of steamed rice and coconut layers, served with sweet sides such as palm sugar or banana, or savory sides such as chana masala, chutney rasam, or meat curries. Though typically a breakfast dish, it was the perfect light dinner for us. With satisfied appetites, we returned to the hotel to unwind and prepare for the adventures awaiting us the next day. Thank you for joining me on this part of the journey. Don't forget to stay tuned for part 4, where I'll be sharing even more amazing experiences from Kerala. See you soon. Bye.